Hello, it's Deanne Munoz, and welcome back to the Unleash Your Sexy podcast. And the crowd goes wild. Woo! We are in season 4, episode 6.
That's good.
And today we have a very special guest, one of my favorite people in the world, and one of the freakiest motherfuckers that I know.
I'm living like that.
Had to get him on here so he could just preach and church some motherfuckers out there that they just suck in bed. So brought you in. Tell them a little bit, everybody, first of all, what you do, who you are, what you about, so that they'll understand why we get nasty.
Yeah. I'm Hoody Baby. I work in the music industry. I'm a record executive. Also, I'm a songwriter too, so I work with Lil Wayne, Chris Brown, Young Thug, everybody. So I'm in the industry. I be moving around. I got a lot of people careers in my hands, so I just make sure everybody's straight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Being creative, we putting out good content, good music, not no bullshit.
Definitely, and I felt just as being creative as an artist, because we're artists. Like whatever
life is art,
right? Like we're artists, and I feel like you're passionate. People you fuck with are passionate. Like your friends are passionate, and creativity. Which I don't know if you know this part, but me coming from like the 7 chakras, the creativity comes from the root chakra.
Yeah, for shit show. Yeah.
That's for a man, his penis, a woman, the vagina area, which is the root chakra represents sensuality, power, dominance,
life.
Messages. So I find like whether somebody's a painter, whether somebody's a rapper, somebody's a writer, somebody's, directing a film, whatever it is, their creativity level is on a whole different vibe. And I feel as people like us who are creative, people might think sometimes some people are a little weird when they think about creative people.
Yeah, I feel like creativity is inside you, like you just said. A lot of people are not creative. A lot of people are hustlers, so sometimes you get a hustler and a creative person mixed up. When you're creative, you're hustling what you're creative about. You know what I'm saying? When you're hustling, you're just trying to get money at the end of the day. So if you're passionate about the shit, that's creative, and you're creating your money, you're creating your lifestyle, you're creating all that shit. When you're hustling, you're just trying to make a certain amount of money. So that's where it get fucked up. Like with me, I'm passionate about my shit. Like I laugh, cry, bleed, sweat, tears behind whatever I'm doing. That's just how I'm living. And creativity is my business. Some people it's a numbers game. Like with you have it figured out. Your business is creativity, but you turn your creativity into numbers.
Yeah.
So that's what the difference is.
No, and I love that because that's a good point, because you always hear sometimes I follow some motivational people like on Instagram, and at the end of the day, like the people will tell you like whatever they're doing, whether they're a motivational speaker or they're in real estate or they're selling cars, they're doing what they love.
Definitely.
Like there's a fire within them, and that's just their calling, that this is what I love to do. So the money follows because they're doing what they love.
For sure.
That's the creativity. And I get it in the sense of like hustlers are like, okay, well, how can I hustle? Because I'm about the dollar. At the end of the day, we're all given a gift.
For sure.
That we're all good at something.
For sure.
And when we wake up in the morning and we're like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, along the way, we can hire hustlers to handle maybe some business stuff for us. But as a creative people, like, that's our juice. Like, that's
as a creator, sometimes, like, people might look at us crazy or call it insanity because we so in love with what we do. We doing the shit over and over again, but we're really investing in ourselves. So when it do work out, you knew what you was working towards.
Yeah.
Everybody up, man, they fucking crazy. Like, man, that shit ain't doing it. Like, insanity is just doing the same shit over and over with no same result.
The same result.
Creators, we doing it over, trying to get the result we aimed for. So can't nobody tell us shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, can we get like a quote on that? I wish we get like quote. Excuse me. Baby Hoody in the house.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that because at the end of the day, obviously, like me being in the adult industry, like my calling though goes deeper than that. I want to create movies. I want to write. I'm gonna be a life coach. I want to motivate. I want to inspire. Like That's my creativity.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, what the fuck? Like, no one's gonna take you serious. Oh, that's a joke or whatever. And honestly, at the end of the day, I'm a freak.
Yeah,
I'm a freak.
too.
I think outside the box.
Well, you got some people that's listening to what you're saying, looking at your titties, so they really can't hear what you're talking about.
That's all right.
Yeah, some people was.
I have a website. Go join it. Because if you ain't listening to the message ain't for you, then go join the other site.
For
At the end of the day, like my message, somebody's gonna hear it. Your message is meant to be heard by who's gonna listen it. Because you got to remember, this podcast isn't only gonna be heard tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be heard next week, next month,
It's imprinted.
next year. This is gonna be on YouTube forever.
For sure.
And maybe in 20 years from now, somebody who looks up to you, like, because we know where you're going to be in 20 years. You're going to be
for
like
sure.
fucking bossing,
Yeah,
like on some
for sure.
God shit.
For sure.
So
for sure.
there's going to be somebody who's going to listen to your story and he's going to think, oh man, I could be me, and let people think that I'm crazy or insane, or like people could judge me, but follow your passion,
For
follow
sure.
your dream, because people are going to think you're insane anyways. What is the quote by the guy who wrote Apple?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs, right? He says the people that think they are crazy enough to change the world are the ones who can.
For sure.
And I think that's huge, because at the end of the day, people are like, oh, like you're in the adult industry, you do this, you do that. Like, ain't no one gonna take you seriously. And I'm like, well, you know what Steve Jobs said?
For sure.
Like Steve Jobs had a whole different story, and guess where he's at? People thought he was insane. So like we really are the visionaries.
Visionaries. A lot of people, like, I be telling my homies, like, sometimes my friends get frustrated because they might have did something and somebody copied them and got more acknowledgement. Like, just think about, like, a seed, right? You plant the seed goes to roots, it goes to a tree, branches, leaves. Some people remember the tree, some people remember the leaves. Nobody really remembers the seeds. But as long as you know, they can always go back and see what the seed was. So sometimes what's understood ain't got to be explained. Like,
Right.
a lot of people chase the leaf instead of planting the seed, so be like different shit.
Or they're so busy looking at the fruit bared from the tree that they didn't look at, hey, first of all, a seed was planted. That meant somebody dug a
And
hole.
somebody nurtured that motherfucker
Right?
too. It's like,
The sunlight, the watering, like someone watched it every day, and the tree grew into something. And also, too, I always felt at the end of the day, people sometimes, I don't like sometimes on Instagram, like girls are like, oh my gosh, she copied my style. And I always say,
that's what you did it for.
but I also say, like, at the end of the day, like, if somebody has a branding marketing that's working and getting sales, everyone's going to jump on it
For sure.
because you discovered something. Like, you can't be mad about it. You got to just be like, I'm a genius. You know? And, like, at the end of the day, I always tell people, like, if you're good people, like that plant you seeded, maybe nobody saw it, but guess what? Somebody above saw it. The universe saw it. Somebody somewhere, you know what? The smartest people in the industry, they don't want to know. They're not entranced by the pretty little fruit. They want to know who planted that seed.
For sure.
How did they grow it? How did they nurture it? I'm hiring that motherfucker.
And that's
Because
people
guess
that
what?
win.
Because they want that pretty little fruit tree that's shining
Straight
bright.
up.
So, like, I always tell everybody, karma always comes back around. Like, at the end of the day, maybe that person thought I wasn't being seen, or maybe nobody did it. But trust me, like, the energy of the universe comes all back around to everyone.
Definitely. Like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Big Shasta. It's all Coca-Cola. It's just different company. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So, on that, okay, real quick. So, are you a Coca-Cola or Pepsi person?
I'm Coca-Cola. I'm classic. Yeah.
I cannot stand Pepsi.
Pepsi
I could
watered
smell
down.
Pepsi. Just the smell
Pepsi,
of it.
Tastes kind of malty a little bit.
It tastes like sugar. It tastes like watered down syrup from a
We have a
pancake.
Pepsi fan out here. Don't trust her. Don't trust
I'm
her.
a wait. Motherfuckers who drink Pepsi don't eat ass. On that note, question. Where's the mic? We're going to ask you. Ant, who's our audio guy.
Talk to me.
Since you like Pepsi, do you eat ass?
No, I like Coke.
You like Coke, she likes Pepsi.
It's
Oh, you like Coke.
it's Noelle, the weird one over here back here.
No. Oh, I know Noelle don't eat ass. That explains why she likes Pepsi.
It all makes sense now.
Kelly, Pepsi or Coke?
Soda. I don't drink any soda.
Okay.
What at all?
I never have my whole life. I don't even like how it smells.
Oh, damn.
That's crazy.
What?
That's a first.
I've never, yeah. Don't forget Lewis. It says Lewis.
I drink Coke, and no, I don't.
Oh, wait, it's okay. You will. You will. You will at some point. You will at some point. Okay. So back
I
to...
did on accident. I didn't mean so.
Oh my gosh.
But was by accident?
Yeah.
Okay,
I was
question.
eating her pussy, accidentally hit the ass. She made a sound. So I'm on the song. I jumped back in.
Okay, so question on that. Because obviously, like, I'm bisexual. And I'm genuinely bisexual. Like, I really do like women. Yeah. And so one thing I've noticed with women, and I've had this conversation with men before, is a lot of times when a woman moans, are you listening for the moan, or are you just there because it's the right thing to do at the right moment? Or are you really thinking, like you said, like, oh, her moan changed.
Yeah, her moan changed.
So you're like, don't move.
Yeah, you're going in the right direction. Keep it there. Like,
so you are alert to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's interesting because actually I know a lot of guys who I'll literally be like, right in a moment where I'll be like, you know, like there's always a, oh, feels good, and then they kind of hit the spot. And you're like, ooh, and then they move, and I'm like, did you not just hear me? Like, right, I literally was
man,
like,
you was on to something, man.
And then they moved over, and I'm like,
no fumbles. Maybe they were just scared, like, oh, whoa.
No, I honestly believe they just aren't listening to a woman.
If you're in tune, you're going to know what she wants and what
He's
she
not
don't
listening
want.
To the woman's
the
moans.
moan and the box going to speak to you.
Yeah, or like her hips went a little harder. She's like grinding, trying to grind a little faster, you know?
Try to kill you.
Like, he'll just stop and be doing something. And I will literally dead ass be like, and he'll be like, hello? And I'm like, yeah, bro, you fucking moved. I know you heard me. Like, you know, like at that point, I'm just like, okay, so how often in a sexual relationship do you feel it's important to communicate? Or you just know that, because I've never been with some men, I haven't had to say a word. They just knew, like, from moan to moan to moan, touching to touching to touching. And then I've had other people where we had a great connection, but I had to, like, be like, okay, a little more to the left, a little more to the right, a little faster, a little higher. Now, do you get insulted if a girl was to communicate what she wanted, if it wasn't happening at that moment when you were doing it to her?
I wouldn't be insulted. You know what I'm saying? I listen.
You would?
I take constructive criticism.
Oh, wow.
It's about both of us being pleasure, so it's like, if you're not doing it right, it's like a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure she's happy. If she's not happy, I can't be happy. So you got to listen. Like, you got to listen. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you can take that game and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, wait. Okay, so you would be insulted if someone...
No. If she told me I was doing it wrong,
I thought you
I'm
said
going to listen to her.
Would.
Yeah, I ain't going to get mad. I'm going to listen to her. I'm cool with constructive criticism.
Because a lot of guys...
She might be giving me a life tip. Like, I can use this shit.
You're like,
I know what to do now.
Wait, you're like, damn, that's why that last bitch didn't come.
Not for sure. Shit like that.
Miss A, come on down tomorrow night. I gotcha. I know exactly what I need to do.
I'm back.
Because I find a lot of time women with their lovers, whether they're married, boyfriends or lovers, a lot of women do not speak up. They're so afraid of hurting the man's ego, of giving him direction. Like, what advice would you give to a woman who she has a lover and he's not pleasing her, but she's just afraid to speak up?
She got to speak up.
You made it sound all easy.
She got to speak up or get the biggest vibrator. When he come over, just start playing with your vibrator and just be like, man, ain't no point. I like talking to you. I don't like having sex with you unless you're going to do the shit right.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Because it's just like, yeah, you got to listen.
Right.
From both ways. Like, I know homies be like, man, I was with this chick I've been with before, but last time we did it, something went right. It just weren't smelling right or something. You think I should tell her, hey, yeah, nigga. What you talking about?
She ain't smelling right.
Tell her, like, you think she gonna be mad? You mad? Like, tell her you're upset. Like, I done told women like that.
I'm mad you smell.
What? Like, so the homie all be like, man, you crazy, you mean? I'm like, no, I'm honest. Like even since a kid, lying ain't never do nothing for me. Lying just got me in more trouble. So truth was always funny. You know what I'm saying?
No, that is so true. Okay, so let's
like,
go on this subject.
Dudes don't like women telling them what to do, but you should listen.
Oh my God, they
And
don't.
women- I feel like you shouldn't even put a dude in a position to tell you your shit stink. I feel like if your shit stink, you know it stink.
No, okay, so that's a good subject because this conversation comes up all the time, especially just being in the adult industry or even not in the adult industry. I feel, being in the adult industry, like we already know, like, I have people coming in and, they're going to be fucking me. So the first thing I'm already thinking is, we call it the water test. Like I always tell people, girl, if your shit don't smell like water, go douche. It's not that hard. Go douche. Douche will clean it out.
Mm-hmm.
You might get a yeast infection after, but guess what? You're on set. You're getting paid to have a water smelling pussy.
No, for sure.
Period. And I feel like at the end of the day, like when I go home or like in my own personal life, I'm like literally like, I don't care if we're like minutes away from having sex. I'm like,
For sure.
okay, we good. And what's funny is men don't think I notice, but they'll always start like kissing, right? Foreplay. Then they'll kiss my boob. And they always do the fucking hand smell test. And I know what they're doing. So every single time, like, they'll put like the hand on the pussy real quick. And then they'll pretend to grab my breast with the same hand. And then they'll kiss it. But you know what they're really doing? They're like,
See, me, I'm kissing stomachs.
yeah, yeah.
I kiss your stomach. If shit good, I'm going dive, and if it ain't,
Wait,
I'm
hold
going
on. If
hiding.
you can smell a bitch from her stomach.
Nah, you think about it.
Yo, she's had that for
Yeah.
months.
She
Like
might be-
straight up months
Yeah.
up and that shit's rotting.
So I'm in that motherfucker.
Cause literally like, cause I've had two like also where girls will get wipies.
Yeah.
So you could clean the outside. So you go to the belly button and it won't gonna smell. But the minute you're like in and you pull your finger out or your cock out, you're just like, ugh, holy fuck.
For sure.
Like, and I've been on set before where I'm thinking, like, you get hired to do this for a living, bitch. Like, how did you not stick your finger in your vagina to smell it if it stunk or
She
not?
trying to kill somebody.
No, literally. So we've stopped so many productions, like in the middle of it, where the guy, maybe it was like a threesome or whatever, and me so he'll like go to do it and he'll tell me to suck it, and I'll be like, like, and I'm trying to like, I don't want to gag on camera. Like, really? Like, I ain't trying to have that on TMZ and shit, you know?
Yeah, straight
Hear
up.
me a gags on, gags on fucking dick. But literally, we've so many times had to literally be to the director, dude, like, you need to go douche. And we've even had some girls go, I'm all natural. I don't believe in that.
What? Take your natural ass home.
No,
man.
literally, like, literally she was cut out of the set.
Snippet.
Yes. Okay, so ladies, this is I think it's simple. I think maybe a lot of you don't think it's simple, but don't mind my nails. I know, I fucked them all up. We're in quarantine. I don't know if you notice, I keep picking them. You have to do a smell test. And I find women who maybe aren't promiscuous or women that aren't in the adult industry, whether you're a stripper or a porn star, people don't think about what their vagina smells like. Like, especially maybe if they've had one partner for so long. You know, like, he fucks her all the time, so maybe it's over to him, or he just ain't saying shit to her.
He immune or something.
He's immune to it. He just thinks onions is how all women smell.
Like when you
He really is like, oh, all women smell like onions. Like,
when I was 9, I thought pussy had a smell. Wait till when I grew up, I realized pussy don't have a smell. It smells like water. That's childish. If your pussy has a smell, it's very childish. You need to grow up. No cap.
no cap. So, ladies, seriously, one thing is to always do is, I get like you could like take a shower and you can
Dudes
wipe.
be stinking too though. Like, I'm a fat dude, but I'm fly, so I smell like money all the time.
I'm a thick girl, so I already
You know
know
what I'm saying?
my ass is gonna be musty. I already know, so I'm already like I'm monitoring like how drunk am I? at what point he gonna hit.
Freshen up.
Like, I'll literally be like every like 30 minutes,
If
like,
she getting too late, you might jump in the shower. And,
you know,
what I'm saying?
no, exactly. Well, first of all, if we're in a club, when we go home, I'm jumping in the shower for sure.
Yeah, I don't have straight after club sex. I can't do it.
Oh, really? Oh, no, yeah, of course not. That's what I'm saying. If we do,
Like some people just rush into the house. Like,
Oh, no, no.
everybody drunk and
I don't care where I'm at or
sweaty.
how drunk I am, especially usually for me, drunk after the club sex involves multiple people. So like whatever girl's about to become with me, I'll grab her and be like, oh, we're going to go take a shower. She'd be like, why? And I'm like, bitch, we were in the club for 2 hours. We were
sure.
sweaty and stinky. You have a big booty. I have a big booty. And I ain't about to fucking have you sit on my face and with the stinky booty.
No, for shit.
And literally, you know, like, I think a lot of girls don't think about the fact, like, when you spread it open, like, especially if you're a thick girl, I'm thick, I already know it's going to be musty.
Then scientifically, like, you could wash your ass 100 times in a
It's
row.
still
and
going to be
still-
musty. Yeah. So
Ass.
I'll literally carry, I carry, like, the straight up little, Summer's Eve disposable ones that come in I carry those.
Summer's Eve.
I carry those because sometimes, like, what if he is a freak and he's just like, I don't know, we're in the car and he's like, wants to go at it. And I'm like, wait, in shower? You know? And he's like, I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, no, you will give a fuck, bro. Like, yeah.
Savage.
You know, a big girl and I have a big fat ass, you know, though I don't even want to bend over. So I'll literally be like, let me pee real quick. So I'll go outside the car, piss. But when I wipe, I'll get the Summer's Eve out of my bag and I'll be like, with my butt, my vagina, and I'm like, okay, now I could bend over, like in the car or whatever. But I'm so anal about that, just because I know, like I said, like I'm a bigger girl. You know, bigger girls, first of all, we have to wash our ass.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like, I don't care, like, how clean you are. Like, it's just going to be musty and sweaty no matter what. And, like you were saying, same thing with men. I've had so many times where guys, like, go down on me, like, and I'm halfway down, and I'm like, ugh. Like, you know, a lot of, and I don't know if it's just Mexican. Are all black men circumcised?
No, most 82% of us.
Are.
Yeah.
Okay.
82%.
Because I feel it's a Latino thing. Like, Latinos are not, a lot of Latinos are not
Oh, so, yeah.
circumcised.
You get the slimy sleeping bag. Huh?
So,
No disrespect.
it's so, so the straight up, like, we've been out all night, and then you like want me to pull the skin back, and I could smell it just with my hand from here. So like you're saying, the whole belly test, like I can smell it from here, and I'm like, and he'll literally get my head, and I'm like, oh, hold on, I'll get my whole hand, and I'll rub the whole head of the head like this, like I'm getting like all that smell in my hand, and then I'll get him to kiss his face like this, and I'll be like, let's kiss, because I know he has to smell my motherfucking hand.
Are you trying to kill somebody?
No, I'm not trying to kiss him. I know I'm not
trying
going
to
to
kill
kiss him.
somebody.
But I'm trying to put my hand there in his mouth and be like, and him to be like, what the fuck? Why does her hand smell? Because it was on your dick. Because at the end of the day, like you're saying, thick girls, our asses are going to smell.
Yeah.
You like to belch. And also when you're uncircumcised and, you know, you haven't taken a shower recently, because all the skin is over it, when you pull it back, there's going to be a scent. Period. Like, that's just like, what's the word for like, not even physical, when your whole just what's this like word for science?
I don't know.
Your what's the skeletal system? What the
Your genes.
Anatomy. There we go. It's like this natural anatomy. Period. Like that's just how it's gonna work. But I've had the same thing happen too, where I'm literally like, bro, and I'm thinking, how could you not smell yourself?
That's crazy.
Like, how could you not? And then you said, like, maybe it's normal to them. Like, some guys think a girl's vagina should smell like onion. It shouldn't.
They feel like pussy got a smell.
Yeah. So, ladies, do a 2-finger test. Stick it inside the vagina. Pull it out and smell it. It should smell like water. And if it doesn't, first of all, I already know, right, ladies? If I go on a date, Callie, right? If I go on a date, like, I'm doing the vagina test before I leave. Like, the inside vagina test. Like, the inside. Like, my fingers are going inside the vagina, so when I pull it out, I could be like, ooh, maybe there's a slight scent. Let me go get some douche. It'll cover me for the night till tomorrow, go get some meds. You know, pop it in and get that handled. But, so what do you do for your dates?
Yeah, I do that beforehand. I always like shower before I leave the house. And then I also really like those Summer's Eve wipes. So they always come in the purse just in case you end up there. But if I end up back at my
Hot
house
summer.
and we've gone out, I will always get in the shower. No matter what. You could lay there, do your thing. I'll always
Now,
get
do
in
you
the
do
shower.
the inside test though? Like fingers in to see what you smell like inside.
Beauty
though?
and the yeast.
Sometimes. But I feel like if I'm able to go like hop in the shower, like that's not necessary because I'm finna get out and be like super clean. But if I was like leaving from going out somewhere or being out and going to someone else's house, yeah, of course, because you're probably not necessarily gonna get in their shower. So you gotta go to the bathroom, like make sure you're cute, make sure you have your little wipes.
Sure.
But yeah.
Okay. So it's interesting. So she doesn't really you really don't do the finger test, which is I don't know if it's a porn star thing or adult stripper thing, but I feel like maybe because we use toys a lot or we have multiple partners or whatever, but like I'll find like we get sense really easy, really fast. So like all of us are always like finger test. Who's next? Who has the microphone next? Oh, okay, Jazzy. We're talking about stinky vaginas.
Stinky?
Popo. So he's talking about when he does the little smell test, like he goes down to the valley to start kissing it, so he could smell it. But what I was saying is, we have these like little wipies where the outside could smell good, right? But what?
It never smells bad though.
Okay, I know, but hold on. I'm just saying. We're just talking about.
God bless you.
This is what I'm saying is because you could wipe the outside, but sometimes like I feel a lot of girls inside don't realize
It's not
inside.
natural for it to smell inside. If you do, then that's VV.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about. So I was just saying. I was saying that all women before they go on a date, like they should do a finger test. Like stick it
I never
inside.
do. I don't. I mean, I guess that's smart, but like I know I don't smell. I mean, and if it's BV, then you'll know if you have BV. Like you just know.
But a lot of girls don't.
Okay, then
A lot of girls. I
That's
think
scary.
that's what
A
he
lot
was
of people,
saying.
I feel like a
Scary.
lot of
That's
women
scary.
ignoring the fact. It's like, fuck it.
Like they should,
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
just smell like onions. Like it's normal.
Some people just say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever seen two girls pull up on you Monday, one got on this outfit, the other one got an outfit. Thursday, they switch outfits, and they go in the same place. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they ain't gonna notice. Like, you know?
Noelle don't have sexual partners. I don't know. Okay, so Noelle, do you do the finger test? Yes or no? Never.
She said she knows it's good. Water works.
Wow. Wait. I'm still appalled. Like she does. You don't even do the finger test. How about like the outside, like just making sure, like, is it sweaty or not? Or you just never smell? Does it always smell like water?
Hard no, because it's like I really only slept with one person, so it's like I don't know. I'm just always kind of like fuck it. Like it's not even
He's
like
gonna fuck it anyway.
You only slept with one person?
Yeah.
never in my life. Yeah,
Sounds good. How many people you woke up with, though?
never, not one ever. That's why I may have had like obviously like if I probably
know what?
like
That's true.
fucked around with more than one guy, I probably would. But like since I'm just
don't have a
like
concern.
I'm just kind of like fuck it. And, like he never complains.
I mean, I think that makes sense
So-
because I was married for a long time, and it was my first sexual partner from 16 to 21.
Yeah.
And I never ever did asshole smell my asshole test. He used to eat all the time. Like I never like did the finger test. Like to me it was just he just ate it all the time. Like I honestly didn't know anything until I started sleeping around.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think more into like the stripper scene.
Yeah.
You know, and the girls were like wipies and like baby spray down there, and I was like, why are you guys doing that? And they were like, oh, you knew. They're like, you're gonna be twerking and you're gonna be like people's faces, and I was like, they're like, get baby wipes. I'm like, wipe it? I never in my life wiped my ass ever with a baby wipe. And I was thinking, how many times did my butt probably maybe stink a little bit? I still think about it to this day. You know what? I'm going to ask my ex. I'm going to text him right now. Excuse me. But it was never an issue. I'm sure he would have said something like, babe, you smell or something.
He
But I
probably,
think-
probably was with you for the good and bad, so fuck it, he ain't for the long run.
We're going to text him. But text your dad. But I think that makes just sense because you have one partner. Because honestly, what I do notice is because I haven't been in a relationship for a long time. Like the last person I was with I was only sexually active with him for a while, like a few years ago. And honestly, like it's the first time like my vagina was regulated. Like it was the same. I don't know if it was just a mixture of his like pre-cum or his semen. Like it just mixed with mine at some point. So like every time like I would do the finger test, I was always like, I smell like water today. Months would go by and I'm like, I still smell like water.
Some people smell like water, but them and their partner's pH balance don't mix or some shit like that. Then, yeah, especially if you having raw sex, it might fuck up a good pussy.
No. Well, no. That's what I'm saying is, I think if you have the same pH balance keep going inside of you, your body gets used to it. Yeah, because mind you, like I've done porn so long, and there's a few years ago I was seeing somebody, and I only shot with this person, and I only slept with them personally, like in my personal life as well. That like half of the relationship, I was like, damn, like I've been smelling fucking really fresh lately. But I really thought at the end of the day, I think my body got used to the pH balance, which would kind of make sense why hers is, or maybe why when I was with my husband, it worked because I was just so like our body chemistry at some point mixed together.
Yeah, for sure.
Because after that, like even like I date now, when I switch sexual partners, I'm always like, fuck. The pH balance is off again. Especially condoms. I hate condoms. You use condoms?
Yeah, most of the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that because you're afraid of STDs or you're afraid of people saying they're pregnant?
Pregnant. I ain't really worried about STDs because
There's
I
pills
feel
for
like
it.
people I'm fucking with better not be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You better not be fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I also feel too like STDs, like 90% of them, like a few little penicillin pills and it's gone.
Yeah, like when I was younger, I probably got like chlamydia or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Got
Like
rid of that.
that's why I'm never concerned about that. But my concern is like you said, like pregnancy.
My main concern is pregnancy. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you find because of the industry and who you are that you'll be having like groupies or not even groupies, maybe some like boss bitches just trying to be like, oh, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
And maybe you slept with them once or twice or
Sure.
whatever.
Like my son, mom, my son too. I only had sex with her one time. You know what I'm saying? We got a kid. He's scared.
Oh, that's his word for the day. Just so you know. That's his word. That's his word.
So
Damn, that's so rare though. That's so rare. So other than her, how like has there been a lot of incidents of girls trying to say they are?
yeah, but I'm so
And how do you
transparent and
hang-
honest. I just tell the truth. Like, man, my money
you say?
hidden. You're gonna have to find my shit. Yeah, but all right, you can go out if you want to. I ain't got nothing in my name. All right, take your time.
That's
Then a
true
lot of
though.
times-
Yeah.
Then I feel I get caught up in the blessings and curses of my associates. Meaning, you know, I be with Wayne every day. I be with Chris Brown every day.
Yeah.
They have $100 million. I probably got
Right.
like $3 million, $4 million. So they'll be like, they know, like Chris' daughter, Roro, that's my goddaughter. So my baby mama be like, well, she gets $6,000 a month. I'm only getting $2,000. I'm like, what? Like, you know, there's people getting $120 a month, right? You know what I'm saying? For real.
No, I know for real. Like
So
some of
she
the,
like-
that's some of my girlfriends.
Then my baby mama for my son, she like, well, my sister just got divorced. She gets $4,000 each year. I said, yeah, they was married. You know
And
what I'm
that's
saying?
including
And
spousal
this
support.
California, like,
Oh, they.
all my businesses is
Take your-
based out of Texas. Texas go with the dad. So,
Oh, they really do.
yeah, Texas sides with dads. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh.
California sides with moms. There's certain states that side with certain people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so on that note, oh gosh, so many questions to go from here. Okay, so real quick.
Just putting
back-
in my business. You
I
know
know.
what
I
I'm
was like,
saying?
so back to this is, okay, so let's say you're dating some girl, pops up with, oh, I'm pregnant, I missed my period, da. What is your initial reaction? So I get it. First of all, you're like, we already know bitches are fucking all about the money, period. And that I know tons of girls that are like that, period.
sure.
They be lying, and I'm like, I know you're not
That done
pregnant.
happened to me before too, like 3 different times. Like my homie back, man, I don't think she's pregnant. I don't even want the headache. Like, I don't even care. Here go $600 for the abortion. Here go $5,000 for your problems. Leave me the fuck alone.
Okay, so how do you handle a girl who, A, says no, Like, I'm going to keep it.
I'm
Like-
a twin. You know, I got a twin sister, right? I got a real life twin sister.
You do?
Yeah. So I didn't know you play with me. My sister gonna pull up, kick your ass. I swear to God. On God. That's what I was talking to earlier. Remember, I was on the phone with my sister.
Oh, that was your sister's, like
She was
real
like, "Mama,
sister,
yeah,
not like a friend
twin
sister.
No, like, we came out the same vagina at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah, I just don't hang with her. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that. That is so cool. Do you feel like you guys have that twin connection?
We do.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of annoying. Like, that's really real. Like, a lot of people don't even know I'm a twin. You know what I'm saying? They think that's my little sister.
That.
That's my twin sister.
Have I met her?
Probably she be around. She be around probably.
Okay.
She be around. So like shit like that. I say my sister's gonna kick your ass. You better take this money. You miss your period? I'm missing your calls. I ain't answering that motherfucker.
Damn, you know
Group
what?
chat. Hey mom, sis. Figure this shit out.
I swear, like, I wish more men thought like that, because I literally have 4 homeboys who literally, like, were lied to. And I'm really good, like, because even my ex-baby daddy, like, we're so off and on. And the minute he'd be like, oh, I'm going back to my wife, bitches be like, I'm pregnant. And I'd be like, what was the date you met her? Like, when was her last period? When did she tell you were pregnant? Because that's a process. Getting pregnant, there's only 3 days out of a month a girl could get pregnant. She has to be ovulating those 3 days. And then when's the last time you saw her after that? Like, and then you mean like you can't be telling somebody, oh, I'm pregnant 3 days later. Like, that just doesn't add up. And then I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's Latino men. They just have this obligation of like, oh, well, she said she's pregnant by me. Let me stay. And I swear they've all like had conversations with me later and literally were like, dude, baby came out, was not me. Or later on, I even have a friend who, not until like, I think like maybe him and his wife.
Yeah.
When the daughter was 14.
Yep.
They finally separated and divorced. And him, just to be a dick, was like, well, let me get a paternity test. That was it. He really did think he was kid. Did a paternity test, and it was not his.
Damn.
Yeah. So, and imagine just what the daughter probably felt.
But like with my 2-year-old son, that's what happened, but reversed. Like my baby mama has a boyfriend. They was engaged.
Okay.
They split up. She tried to put him on child support. They took a test. It weren't his. So she's like, man, it's yours. I'm like, hell no. I took 3 tests. It's definitely mine. So
He said, I took 3 tests.
it's definitely mine. So
Oh shit! So she was a fling, somebody you were fucking,
this is my
somebody you were
homegirl.
dating?
I'm a cool dude. I fuck
She
my
like the homie.
homegirls. You know, so she cool.
And then she got out their van,
Yeah.
got pregnant, and then and then later on was like, okay, let's get a paternity test.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what? It's interesting. Who was it? Who were we with the other day? Well, one of the other podcast shows, one of the guys was saying how, I think his girlfriend cheated on him or something, but he was talking about, he went through her calendar, and on her calendar there was another guy's name, and it was like random kind of days on there, Dragon. And he asked me, he's like, what does that mean? I'm like, I said, those are the days he came inside her, and she needed to know, if I get pregnant, who's the baby daddy? Because every girl knows you ovulate 7 days after the first day of your period.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only like 3 days that you can,
That's what happens. Keep talking about this.
somebody want to do this real quick?
Go shit.
Okay, perfect. Period, girls. Oh, Dragon. So he was here last time because he was going to talk about because I guess he bashed her in the last show.
Yeah.
So he kind of wanted to apologize or whatever. But then he was asking me personally. He was like, "What does it mean when?" He goes. There was times we were together. He's like, and this guy's name was randomly in her calendar. I'm like, because I've done it before. When you're single and you're with multiple people,
You put on the schedule.
and somebody comes inside of me, right? And trust me, I'm still gonna take my plan B, but I'm gonna write his name down in the date just in case something happens.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'd be like, shit. I still gotta know who's the daddy? Who is the daddy? And that's yeah. So if you have a girlfriend and there's a random name in her calendar just written, it's
Skeet,
because somebody's skeet inside of her. And you got to figure out, yeah. I just feel like me being promiscuous and I'm single, like, I just can't have it. That or A, like, I'll have like a whole bunch of plan Bs ready to go.
Plan B, C, D, E.
You know,
planned
like,
up.
I have it all because
Master
I
plan.
don't want, I don't want any kids that's not out of wedlock. Like my dream, or my next goal, not even a dream. My next goal is I'm going to be married and then I'm going to have a family, you know? And at the end of the day, like, I don't want to be a single mom. So I don't care who comes inside of me, how much money they have. I do not want to raise a kid that I'm not going to be in a relationship with somebody who fucking loves me to death.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to offer my child a family. And that's just where I'm at right now in my life, period. Like, I'm all about plan B, abortions, everything. Like, I will not keep a kid and be a single mom.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel how society going right now. I don't think that's a likely situation for you, but I'm with you.
Yeah.
You know, I support whatever you're doing.
No, yeah, definitely. And that's just, I'm just like, at the end of the day,
I feel like
I feel we should bring up our values.
we should.
We should be like, hey, like, I want to be in love if I have a kid.
It's like, even like with this pandemic shit, right? I felt like it was gonna draw everybody closer together, like families closer together, spend time with your loved ones. Pandemic just really showed people they can't get along with their other half. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people separating, all type of shit. So now you got a taste of what real life is gonna be like. Because real life is you're supposed to be with your lady, your kid in the house. People going crazy behind that. A lot of people thought they want that shit, and now the opportunity presenting themselves.
Right.
Like, they scared of that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel too, though. I think what happens is a lot of people haven't been in love, or a lot of people forgot what it was like to be in love.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they met somebody, got pregnant, tried to do the right thing, you know, stood there. And I feel like the whole pandemic right now is when you literally, like, you're stuck at home all day long with this same human being.
Yeah.
So, like, either you're going to be smashing all the fucking time and partying and still enjoying each other. Because I thought at the end of the day, like, whenever I'm with someone, like, we could be in traffic for 4 hours driving to Vegas. We're going to have, like, 2 or 3 blowjobs. We're going to pull off the side of the road to have sex. Like, we're still going to have fun no matter what. Like, that's the person I'm vibing with. If I can't drive to Vegas with you and I'm falling asleep on you, like, I could just imagine what our relationship is going to be like. But unfortunately, I feel like maybe we haven't instilled in the younger community anymore, like, love still exists. Like, wait till you fall in love. Wait till it's the person that you don't got to be texting somebody on the side for anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, wait for somebody that you know, shit, she's down for me. She's going to be a good fucking mom. You know, she's smart or she's intelligent or, like, we make a good team. But there has to be the love at the end of the day. Because love is what's going to keep you there, you know, till you're 80 or 90 years old. You know, like, the looks are going to fade. The kids are going to get older.
So
and what do you want to be?
Have to take care of the other
right?
person.
You want to be like 70 years old, divorced, and like, oh, but we did it for the kids. Okay, well, cool. Your kids are happy, but you're not.
For sure.
Like, I don't ever want my daughter to think that. Like, I want my daughter to know, like, you be happy.
For sure.
It's your life. Like, you be happy for yourself. You know, like, kids are smart motherfuckers. They'll be fine when they grow up.
For sure.
They're gonna be fine.
For sure.
Be strong.
Even my point of view on love, I feel like you don't fall in love, you fall out of love. Meaning, like, when you meet that person, like, you're in love with them as soon as you see them. Yeah. When you talk to them, it's real love. So, because obviously before you meet somebody, you got other people you talk to, but when you meet that person, you on the phone with them hours.
Yes.
You dedicated to them. Don't nothing feel better than that feeling when you first locked eyes and got the contact information. So I feel like you fall out and everything good till it's not good. So that's falling out of love. Boom, boom. Like, love at first sight is really love at first sight.
I fucking believe in love at first sight.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a reason why you meet this person.
Fucking God, I believe
you got a phone book full of people that love you. You met this new person.
That's it.
That's all you're about.
All them. Yes.
So.
Oh my God, thank you. I'm always talking about, I feel like love at first sight is really that your soul recognizes that person's
For sure.
soul. That like you're
And you
across
can love
the
100
room.
people. You know what I'm saying? Love is love.
Love is
'Cause, like,
love. But then there's gonna be.
I got girls I
there's-
deal with be like, man, you love everybody. Yeah, because I either love you or hate you. I don't got no middle.
Right.
I either love you or I want you to die. You know what I'm saying?
I always say I'm just a lover.
No. You feel me? I'm a lover and a fighter. I love hard, I fight hard. So love is different. You got mother's love, sibling
Love
love,
at first
your lover love, child love, dad love.
I love that
it's
because I
different
feel
shit.
like we should like get society back to it should be like love at first
That's what I
sight.
thought the pandemic was going to bring everybody closer. It just showed us who you can't trust, who you can trust,
Right.
who got their priorities fucked up. It's like, this shit only been, 3 months or some shit like that. I see people going crazy. It's the end of the world. Like, yo, what you was doing the whole 25 years? Like, you don't have no savings, don't have nothing. Like
Right.
I bought my mama a house during the
right.
pandemic. I got my sister Bentley during the pandemic.
Right,
I ain't even
right,
bragging.
Right. Yeah.
I got money, like,
You don't
like-
put any of that out at all.
Yeah,
I didn't know
on Instagram, I
anything
just be
about like that
talking
about
shit.
you.
I
Yeah,
joke
yeah.
on Instagram. I just be bullshitting. Like, if you know me in real life, you know what it is. I don't
Right.
gotta explain it. I don't need Uncle Sam at my door. We having real paper, like real life men.
Yeah, unfortunately with my career, my shit's fucking reported to him real quick. On our fan site, shit. That shit's reported real quick. We can't even like get out of that shit. But other stuff we can, but that we
I just gotta do some tax shit. I spent
Yeah.
100,000 on Cash App. I didn't even know they keeping up with this shit. Oh shit. My
Oh
bad.
yeah, everything. I love that. Like I really would like my daughter. Like we talk about it too. Like it should be like you saw them across the room because I've been in love 3 times in my life. Now I've dated tons of people. I love lots of people.
For sure.
I feel like I fuck with so many people because they were cool. But there was only 3 people that literally like all 3 of us like even after we talked and we ended up being together, we all said the minute we locked eyes across the room, like it was over.
For sure.
Like they were like, "Did you feel what I felt?" I'm like, "Yeah, I felt that." "Did you feel that?" They're like, "I felt." I'm like, "Okay, I'm not just psycho." Like it was real shit, and it's interesting because I think guys don't experience that often.
Mm-hmm.
So the ones I have been will literally be like, "Am I crazy? Or, do you feeling this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, and I'm almost like, to me, it's normal though. Like, maybe because I am more open to it, or it's happened to me more often than most guys that they're just like, "I've never felt this before," or "I've never had guys be like, I saw you across the room, and the minute like you even looked at me, they were like, my heart dropped." Like what guy really tells a girl that? Like not a lot of guys tell a girl that.
A lot of people scared to be transparent, right?
Yes,
Sometimes the
and that's
truth
what I
is
always tell
better.
them. I'm like, yeah, I call that love at first sight. Like you
For
just
sure.
knew, you just know, like across the room, like both your hearts drop. Like
For sure.
you have those little like hearts beating in your eyes. You have little
You
birdies
just
flying
feel
across your
comfortable, like-
head.
And it's different type of love too. Like I love you too. Like you're my real friend. I don't go nowhere by myself. See, I come to your crib by myself.
Of
Taco, I came up
course.
here by myself.
Yeah.
I trust you. You know what I'm saying?
course,
Love is trust
definitely.
too. Like you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Oh, I love you.
Love you too, baby. Ski ski.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Let's go to a close up on him.
Melanin.
Let's give some advice. I want you to give some advice to the women out there about trying to date someone in your hold on. Okay, give some advice about some groupie bitches. Tell them what not to do. Okay.
Groupies, whatever happened, never happened. Don't talk about this shit. Don't take no pictures. We making memories. Like whatever happened, never happened. Then
Oh, talk about that. How many times do they try to bring their cell phones in?
yeah, cell phones, like that shit not cool. Cause like you ruining families. Like somebody might just be cheating for the night or something, having some outside fun. Like if you're a groupie, you know you're a groupie. You're here for the fun. You're here for the ride. Just bust your little nut. Keep it moving. I'm listening.
Do you usually let them keep their phone or no?
I don't like phones around me, like, cause I'm in the music industry, but I come from like a trap background, so I ain't never ever liked phones. Anyway,
Yeah.
I got homies in the industry; they love getting recorded, and I don't like that shit. I don't like phones at all. Naturally, I don't want the phone around while we talking, so I don't want the phone to be doing some other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like take phones. And whoever, it's not a must you be here. If you don't want your phone taken, you can leave with your phone. You know what I'm saying?
Would you ever let somebody keep their phone?
Yeah, if I, because everybody had little mind games, little tests they do. You know what I'm saying? So if you, sometimes it's gonna be people that can keep their phone, but they pass a certain test. Like they ain't taking no picture. You might let somebody have their phone and to see what they do. Ain't nobody texting you talking about, oh, such and such put you on their Instagram. So certain people get the respect. You know what I'm saying? Because respect is earned. It's not given. If you're a groupie, I don't really know you, but some groupies turn into lifelong friends. Like, some might be funny, hilarious, cool, with the shits. So once trust is found, you can keep your phone.
You can keep your phone.
But no pictures, though. Just keep your phone,
Yeah.
check on your kids, check on your mama. Don't keep your phone to document what's going on
Yeah.
around here.
Oh, yeah, go.
Have you ever seen a groupie like actually get wifed up?
Yeah,
Like it went to more.
yeah.
Okay,
No comment.
okay. You're like, so everyone, there's hope out there for
Nah,
all of you.
for sure,
It
it's
might
for
take
sure.
a couple years, a lot of heartbreaks, couple STDs, but you'll make it.
Hey, you gonna make it, man. I've seen it with my eyes. Like,
Yeah.
then you never know. It's POV. POV is like point
Mm-hmm.
of view too. Like, cause like she might not be a groupie over there, but might be a groupie over here.
Yeah.
You know what
okay.
I'm saying?
Okay.
Like what they say, another man trash somebody else's
Oh,
treasure.
I see that. Okay.
So
What if they only keep inviting you back and not the rest?
Wait, you gotta talk into it.
Wait, I go. Okay, sorry, I'll ask again.
they trying to give you that promotion. You getting a promotion?
Okay, just
Yeah,
wondering. Random thought.
Not for sure.
Okay, so real quick, what did I miss? Recap, real fast.
We were just talking about groupies.
Groupies?
People that let them keep
Groupies,
their
yeah.
phone.
Like, does he
Have
allow
I seen
girls?
a groupie get wifed up before? Yeah.
Okay, this is a fun
Everybody
subject.
wife is somebody groupie. That's what I learned. Then me. Yes, Sirski. For sure.
Here, shot.
Yeah, sure.
This is good. I have a lot of questions for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The first time you go to the studio, it's 20 people in there. Second time it's one-on-one. He trying to show you. For sure.
She said, asking for a friend.
Ski, ski. That one person don't get pissed off.
Okay, so on that note, I've been to the studios a lot of time with all the friends. I have a whole bunch of homies. Now I've been in the studios where you can always tell the girl who's never been around a rapper or producers or anybody in the industry, and they walk in and they're just like, oh wow, like fangirling and stuff like that. Now, so let's say a rapper invites her over. Now, is just in general, is he really inviting her over because he's trying to get to know her? Or he's just like, hey, pull up and let's just all have a fun time? Or B, is he just like, shit, that pussy look tight, I want to hit it?
If he invites you to the studio, it's more like ambiance. He want to vibe out and kick it. Like,
Right.
niggas ain't really just having sex in the studio.
That's true.
They see who they want to fuck in the studio and figure it out.
You know what that is?
Then me and my homie, we
True,
call it like footprint on the back of your t-shirt, meaning like I ain't famous like that, but I'm kind of famous, so I ain't gonna let nobody put no footprint on my back. Meaning I invite a bitch to the studio now. I come to the studio the next day, she in there with the homie. I ain't really into that type of shit like that.
Right.
But some people got homies like that. Like, man, just call some bitches. You know what I'm saying? I got the hoes. Everybody got their own bitches. You know what I'm saying? You might see something you like with somebody else, invite them to the studio. Next time it's just her in the studio.
Ooh, okay. I have a good one.
Oh, you might have some people use you to get.
No, I'm
some
asking for a
niggas and
friend.
shit. Yeah. For a friend.
I'm asking for a friend. That's never happened to me. But, okay, now let's say, scenario, you and I are dating.
Yeah.
Like dating. Like, Like we see each other all the time. You fly me out. I see you. We posting each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now and then, like still posting each other. People hear about us. They kind of know. Okay, well, she's with Hoodie. He walks
Yeah.
in. Da da da. Years go by. Whatever. We stop dating. We stop fucking each other. And you know, and I'm like, okay, like I get like the industry is the industry, and I feel like even when I stop seeing somebody, like I kind of have this thing of like, okay, well, I don't want to fuck with anybody else kind of in that industry.
Yeah.
Still out of respect, if we're friends, you know, like even if things kind of end bad, we could talk about it. I'll still have respect. But like, let's say some shit goes really sideways, like some shit really sideways. Do you feel like I would have the right now to go out with somebody in that industry, even though you may be like hardcore, like fucked me over, like in a big way that like everyone knew the story. So at the end of the day, like, hey, I'm up for grabs now. So everyone the last 2 years I saw us together, who knew like, hey, shit, as soon as, you know, they break up and they were hitting me up. Now I'm like, okay, well, hey, I'm single. You fuck shit up between us and our little friendship and respect we had. So now guess what? I'm a free-for-all. And I show up to a studio, you know, with a group of girls, though, right? Adam, and there's, you know, people hanging out, and you see me, and you're just like, fuck. Like, do you feel there is a, what's the word? Like a etiquette, a code
Mm-hmm.
that, you could be like, fuck, like, she's not my girl. I did fuck her over. I don't claim her no more. Now I'm really not claiming her. You can't say nothing about it. Like, how would you handle that situation? Because now she's talking to the homie that invited her to the studio session.
You can't if it went out bad, it's over.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? So it's not no written law talking about this and that.
Right.
Like if you fucked up, you fucked up. Like, and it weren't next week, right? It was like a couple years, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's good. Like the other day, chick I was talking to, I had to go put up on my people. So I put up. She came with me. I put up on my people, go handle some other shit. So dude just had an attitude. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with this dude? Like, it's one of my homies. Like,
Yeah.
he my homie, but I ain't grow up with this nigga.
Yeah.
Like that. So I hop in the car. She's like, I'm like, what's up with that nigga? She's like, that's kind of like my ex-boyfriend. Oh shit! So I done pulled up over here. I'm talking to him crazy. He like a little worker, nigga.
Yeah.
So now it's like, what the fuck? I ain't feel bad though, cause she's like, nah, man, he did all the extra shit.
Right.
I was like, oh, okay, fuck it. But guess what? Still my partner. I ain't in it. I'm just going. It is what it is.
Right. And I think that's a really mature way to go about things.
For sure. Some people be on some shit though. Like, hell no, you can't talk to nobody in my network. Network mean I might got 12 friends, and they got 12 friends. Don't talk to nobody. That's really some crazy shit, psycho.
Well, on that
Possessive
though, I mean,
shit.
like, I kind of want to be like, are you still paying my bills? Because
Yeah,
if you ain't paying my bills, like, how you can ask me to stay in any kind of network?
yeah. So
You
it's
know?
like you can't really trip. I know some people will, but society, the masses, going to side with, nah, it's over.
Right.
It's done.
Yeah.
So it's just like I might know Tony from up the street. I grew up with
Right.
Tony. That's my friend Tony. You might know Tony from robbing you. Oh, shit, I ain't in that shit. That's my friend Tony. Tony robbed you. He thought you was sweet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. So now let's say we're groupies. So what is your definition of a groupie and a homie, a girl who's a homie, and shit? I don't want to say groupies are thirsty. I feel groupies are fans.
A homie is your friend that's a girl that brings her friends, that brings girls.
Right.
That's the homie in there.
That's the homie.
A groupie is at an event, or not even an event, just wants to fuck with you off the clout or off who you know. Like, she might know I be around Chris Brown, and I might get her number by myself, right? And I text, like, what you doing? And she texts me back, what y'all doing? Bitch, I ain't no fucking group. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, what y'all doing today? Or I might hit the girl and be like, yeah, I got some socks for Chris. bitch, where my socks at? You know what I'm saying? So like groupie, I feel like groupies is they catch the vapors. You know what I'm saying? Like she's coming for what it is. Cause you got groupies, you got homies, you got freaks, you got prostitutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They all mix up in a bundle. So this is where you stand and how you look at it.
Right.
You know what I'm
Now,
saying? Because some of my homies is
Yeah.
prostitutes. You know what I'm saying?
But-
and some of my
but you know what the good thing about that shit is, like, you're paying them to leave.
yeah, like, get the fuck right. You know what I'm saying?
To leave, keep it quiet. And
Well, a lot of people
like,
get confused by
less
that
drama.
shit though. Like a lot of people can't take the truth exactly how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's what it is. People try to say what it is, but they can't really live with actually what's going on. Cause you might be a friend, you might have all your girls in studio Monday with me, and Tuesday you in another studio, and not me, but if it's somebody else, they might be upset. Like what the fuck? Man, y'all gonna do what y'all do. As long as you fuck with me when I wanna fuck with you, it's Gucci. Like
Right.
I ain't against groupies. I like groupies. Like fuck it.
See, okay, so because I'm obviously very open minded.
Yeah.
So like I'm
too.
like I always call a lot of my guy friends my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like the homie, like the homie's the homie. Like we're gonna go out, we're gonna have a fun time. We ain't dating, you know, but like we're having a fun time. Like, and it is what it is, you know. Like everybody is like, oh, well, you know, that's the homie, or that's the homie, or that's the homie. But you just know, like, no matter what, like it's gonna be a fun time when certain people are around, no matter
sure.
what, you know. At what point for you do you take a girl serious? And how do you go about that? Like what will make her feel different than another girl who you love and she's a homie and you have mad love, but you're trying to like date somebody? Like how do you separate them? Like what's the difference of how you treat them?
More one-on-one times, like leave your friends. I'm with such and such. Nah, leave them. Then they start riding shotgun with you in the car. I might let her wear one of my chains or something so the homies know, like, that's me, leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you know, girls always got friends and shit, so
Yeah.
they be like, why I can't bring my friend? Just pull up. You don't see why. So it's just, we have our ways of showing, you know what I'm saying?
Why did I find that so cute?
Nah, for real.
Oh my god, that was so thoughtful.
Yeah,
So I like the fact that you're being so vulnerable and transparent with
I'll
everything.
be real.
Because I know a lot of times, like, women just in general, I always think to me men are like simple to understand, but sometimes girls are like, it's complicated or it's not. And especially in this industry, you know, like it's an industry we're all in. It's a, you know, we run in a certain circle, a crowd, and you know, we all kind of know each other.
Nah, for sure.
And it's always like, girls are like, what does this mean? What does that mean? What does this mean? What do we do here? What do we do? And I'm like, hold on. Well, who is he? I'm like, like, you know, like, I'll tell you what's up.
Straight
A,
up.
B, C, or D. How did he act? Did he invite you one-on-one? Was it a big group of people? You know, like, did he smash the first night? Like, okay, so on that note. Okay, so in the whole scene, you meet a girl, vibing. Now, she likes you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it make a difference to you whether the girl smashes you the first night or if she makes you wait?
I don't like that waiting shit. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, if you gonna smash me, you gonna know you gonna smash me when you first meet me. I ain't really up to that fucking shit. I might get in a car wreck waiting on that pussy. Like, fuck that.
So
And you know, it don't even gotta be
Yeah.
first night. Some of my days last 3 days. Meaning
Right.
I be up for 3 days. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have a chance to have sex. I might be in the studio, I might be in the trap, might just be
Right.
doing shit, but I got her with me. You know what I'm saying? So if shit like that happens, sometimes it take months to have sex, but we ain't like she said it. I
It's
don't
'cause you're
like
working.
rules. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't like restrictions. You know what I'm saying? We could be vibing every day and just not fucking.
right.
And it's the best time ever. You know what I'm saying? I don't like
Right.
I don't like security guards. I don't like TSA at the airport. I don't like just rules and
I
shit. You know what I'm
hate-
saying?
Airport and being in the normal line.
No, for sure.
Okay, we'll do real quick sponsorship. Ready? Hello, it's DM Munoz. Now, welcome back to our commercial time with our sponsors. Okay, so we are going to give a big shout out to, we have Pretti Petals in the house, and Pretti Petals offers these gorgeous roses that last, I think, like up to a year. Am I good with the camera angle? We good? So now I got this over a month ago at Bunny's birthday party.
Okay.
They came through, and look, they're white. We know white roses, they're like rotten in 2 to 3 days.
For sure.
So look, this is, I think they're like year roses. The company is called Pretti Petals, and it's actually owned by a friend of mine. Her name is Sunshine, and she actually made it with this cute little like jewelry box. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you, men, because like 90% of my followers are men. We probably have some of your girl followers watching. So, men, we're talking about sex, love, dating, spicing things up in your relationship. How to even attract a woman, getting your girl spicy. Like, we want passion. We want to be romance. So guess what? These Pretti Petals, you sent this to my house before a date? Damn. For sure, you're getting a blowjob.
It's going down.
Guaranteed. So next, men, women love makeup. So we have our next sponsors, Pretti King Savage. Don't mind my nails. You good? So Pretti King Savage has the sexiest lip glosses. Now watch. If you're watching my lips all night, let me show you how to make your woman's lips on fire. Ready? She's literally gonna be like, oh, yes. Make my lips wet, daddy. Ooh.
Order ASAP.
Yes. Now look at my lips, man. Definitely DSL.
Yes, Sirski.
You want to get it? This is actually called Dream Bubble. Grab this for your girl because you're about to order the roses. And guess what? She's going to put this inside the drawers. And guess what? The lashes I'm wearing are called tease. Oh, am I teasing you? Because I only please if I'm going to tease. So thank you to Pretti King Savage for coming through. We have these beautiful eyelashes with this money-making box. How cool does that look?
Definitely.
$100 bills.
Don't tease me, please me.
Oh, yes. Don't tease me, please me. That's a good one. Okay, Pretti King Savage. Skeet, skeet. Don't tease me, please me. Okay. Shout out to Pretti King Savage. Thank you so much to Pretti. Oh, they're both. I didn't even realize the same names. Pretti King Savage and Pretti Petals. Ooh, synchronicities.
Everything pretty in the
We
city.
love that.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
shout out to the fam. Both of them are good girlfriends of mine who are entrepreneurs, and they're doing their hustle right now, especially during this. They came up with these dope ass products, so here we
sure.
are with them. Shout out to the fam. Gang gang. Oh, we're in that one. Okay, let's go back to some juicy stories. Okay. What is the craziest story with a groupie? Like, I don't know, maybe sneaking on property, sneaking into the studio, or like, what's the craziest thing that you've had happen?
I feel I was like, I think I was in Dubai. Was it Dubai? It's like one of them weird
I
little
love
countries.
Dubai.
I
Did
love
you have from Dubai?
It was like one of them little countries. I think we was out there for the racing, Formula One or some shit like
Oh,
that.
FH1.
So
Right,
I met this
Yeah,
girl
FH1.
at the little after party. She was fine as fuck too. It was like
Wait, honestly, I've been to Dubai numerous times, and it was Abu Dhabi. Next door is where they have the FH1 races.
yeah.
They have the most gorgeous fucking women. Like some of them, like Saudi Arabia, which
Not
is
for sure.
where those girls have to like cover their faces. When they take that shit off, holy fuck.
No, they had. I was just in Saudi Arabia. Like 4 months ago, I was in Saudi Arabia. I was in Dubai. I met this girl. They said she was like royal family or some shit. I was like, oh yeah, that's what's up. I go to the fucking hotel. Some dude knock on the door like something. He's security. she want to come kick it with you. I'm like, oh shit. She come through to her sisters. They all bad. They just came in and got loose. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was really royal family. I'm torturing that shit, going crazy. So that was like the craziest shit. And the whole time the security just outside. I'm like, so he really just got to stand outside my door and shit.
No, they do. I mean, I've heard. If you're ever with somebody from the royal family, not that I ever have, but they literally will have guards outside the door, downstairs. Like they're like.
And she was on some straight groupie shit. She don't really speak English like that. And I don't know what the fuck.
Her only American word was hoodie.
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 More.
Hoodie.
Deeper.
Nah, they went crazy. They were oh God, yes, Sirski.
Oh, you need to be on the mic when you talk.
Body language.
Where's the mic?
Body language is universal.
Right. Want to do it again? So say it. That was cute. That is funny though. Okay, we have Jasmine on the mic.
I was gonna say I've actually hung out with someone where we both he did not speak a word of English. I did not speak a word of Spanish. Like the whole time in person, we were using Google Translate, passing the phone back.
Yeah.
But it made it different and playful. Like
Actually, you should be on it. That would be
Put it together.
fun. Oh my God. Okay, next question about groupies. What is the number one rule? Okay, so what is the number one thing that for sure that you know, like, is the biggest turnoff when a groupie walks in the room? For her not to do. I might have missed it when you went to the bathroom.
Call me my Instagram name. That's not my name. That's my Instagram.
Wait, but your name's not on there.
If you, I mean, you should know who I am if you're a groupie. My name Hoody Baby. My name not Ghost Rape Killer. So, hey, Ghost. All right, I'll show you Ghost. Gone. Peace. Talking about.
Okay, so now a next fun question about groupies. Oh, okay, I have a good one because I had a stalker. Man, that motherfucker, crazy. Stalkers.
Mm-hmm.
Like groupie stalkers. Like, what is a crazy story you have with that? Because I had somebody last year coming to my fucking house.
I had a girl transferred all my mail to her. And sending me pictures of my shit. Like,
Wait, groupie? Wait, groupie or ex-girlfriend?
Groupie, like.
Because ex-girlfriends, I get it.
Nah,
but straight up just groupie?
Groupie, crazy. I'm just trying to figure out how they let her get my mail. You know
How did she fucking find out?
Oh, no. She crazy, too.
Because same thing, because of who I am, I have all my mail forwarded to a different address where I don't even live there. For that reason, because I don't need people popping up or people being at like, hey, I work at, Bank of America.
Mm-hmm.
And I just saw Kiara Mia walking in, let me go look up her address because that's how, I'm not trying to get caught up in shit like that. Okay, so what happened? Finish the story.
I told you what happened. Like, she had my shit going over there. And, like, it's crazy. It's like, it was like a one night stand groupie time thing. Ain't like no groupie. I just kicked it with her. Like, she's just a psychopath. Just mail, just texting other people, like my sister, my mom. Like, how the fuck you even get this shit? Like,
That is scary.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I have never had anybody text my mom and
Then
dad.
I'm like big black dude. I can't beat her up. Dude. Then like,
I'm gonna call me.
okay. Yes, Sirski.
I'm a ski.
My sister's like, yeah, the type of people you like sleeping with.
Oh, damn, that's crazy. And have you ever had? Oh my God! So, what is your number one turn on in bed? Like, what makes Hoodie just be like, oh my God, Have you ever told a girl I love you the first time you have sex with her?
Yeah. What you talking about? Yes, I have, and I meant it. Fuck you talking about, I like when women spit on my balls.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna start owning it. Cause I swear to God, there's times where I come so hard, the only word that comes out of my mouth is I fucking love you because of the feeling. But I'm gonna own it like, I do though, because you made me feel really
Oh
good.
God, you ain't lying. I love you. You used that word for a reason.
I
I
love
like
that. Like, no, I really did at that moment feel I loved you.
I like nasty head,
gonna
like
use that.
spit on my balls, a lot of saliva head. I don't like that teeth trimming your cock head. I like she spitting on the balls, she sucking dick. So some women just suck dick, they don't suck balls. I like my balls spit on, go crazy.
Now,
know
do
what
you
I'm saying?
find a difference between different nationality girls only do certain things in bed? Or no?
Nah.
Okay. Now, do you find maybe girls who have less sexual partners and are more conservative is different in bed than somebody who is promiscuous versus somebody who's a porn star
What's
or a
crazy
prostitute?
is the crazy thing is like promiscuous, that's all cool. The square, like don't really do the shit. They be going crazy. Like they really go hard.
No,
And the
Allie?
ones that's supposed to go hard.
Are you really going hard?
Oh yeah, I believe so. Don't lie to us. Don't lie to Jesus. Jesus knows.
Jesus knows what you're doing back there. She's out with his legs up and his ass all. We going there. So really, you find the conservative girls are the craziest.
For sure, for sure.
That's so interesting. I'm all in shock. I'm like, wow. Because what's interesting is because obviously, like, you know, my girlfriends and I, well, I'm a porn star. Not most of them are. But, like, you know, some are freaky and crazy. And then I've, like, you know, I've had a lot of threesomes and orgies, maybe. And in those, I always find, like I always say vanilla. Like, vanilla is somebody who's just not not in my industry.
Yeah.
Like we would call them like normies. So I always say vanilla. That's just, they're just a vanilla person. I always find like when the threesomes come or the orgies, like they're so boring. Like they don't do anything. And I'm always like, can I get a moan? Can I get like a heavy, deep breath? Like, come on, bitch, like do something. That's just my
You
experience.
gotta turn them up, man. You gotta unlock it.
Oh no, trust me, I'd be like tequila shot. She needed a tequila shot. Da, da, da. But I find it is different as opposed to like, cause trust me, I've been with some porn star girlfriends that I look vanilla, and like I'm like, oh hell no, don't get my ego involved, cause I'll put 3 dicks in my mouth and fucking gag on it. Like
That's
you ain't
crazy.
gonna outdo me, bitch. But I do have some girlfriends that literally I'm like, oh hell no, and I'm thinking, fuck, I could barely do one. Hold on. I need a shot. Like, let me go in. Like, I'm
Straight
gonna
up.
go in. Because my ego is big. Like, I have a big ego. Like, I can guarantee when we get in the bed, like, I'm gonna do what I do. But I do find, just period, like, if I'm like with another couple and they invite me in, or like, yeah, that's usually how it is. And they invite me in, you know, I'm coming in as Kiara or Mia.
Yeah.
You know, unless you're dating me, I'm Deanne. Like, I'll make love to you. If it's Deanne, like, oh, I'm so fucking passionate. I'm making some slow, like, fucking love making you all night long. And then there's Kiara and me. I'm going to come in and fuck the shit out of you. Like, 2 totally different people. And I always find, like, the wives are always like, whoa, like, I don't do anything for my husband. And he's always like, 3 seconds. And boom. And she's like, you didn't even get to fuck me yet. I'm like, yeah. Do you know it's your first threesome?
That's what you
You
put
just
me in
brought a
for.
porn star in. I got paid for this
I
shit.
got shit
Like,
to
come
do.
on.
I got shit to do.
Like, he's going to get excited. It's new pussy. Guys
sure.
love new pussy.
Yeah.
Right? So
Guys love new pussy,
they do.
and we love women on women. Oh, no, I don't
That
care
are
who it is.
you love the messy blowjobs.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make a note of that for
Make a note. Ski, ski.
all future people that I know my DMs are going to be sliding crazy right now about you. I'd be like, if you don't do it sloppy, you ain't going in his DMs. Do we have any questions on YouTube? Anything fun or exciting that you see?
Somebody wanted advice because his wife just left him.
Okay. Okay, so we're live.
Yeah.
So we have our fan base watching right now. Somebody says she'd be selling her whole ass. She'd be selling her ass off Duh. Have you not Googled me, bro? Hello.
Duh. Stupid.
Right? Why do you think I have a podcast? What is Jasmine's IG? JasmineChiquito.com.
Everybody
Okay.
looking for Jasmine.
So someone said, Eric Moore Jr. asks, honestly, what my take on real love is you and your future soulmate should start off as friends, hang out often, get to know each other, all with time and patience, and then decide if a relationship was okay. I don't believe that. I really think it's like, I'm going to see you from across the room. I'm going to want to fucking jump into your soul and melt into you. And like, we're going to be inseparable. Sex going to be fucking amazing. And the friendship is just going to be automatic.
Straight up. For sure.
You know, like my homies, like we'll be friends. Like that's why we're friends.
For sure.
But the other shit's going to be on some like spiritual shit. And I say, yeah, that's messed up. I can't believe you would try to clarify that. Wait, what does this mean? Deanne, that's messed up. I can't believe you would try to chloroform your man with his circumcised magic stick.
Shit happens.
Yo, se pasa. For sure. Okay. Kiara, my children's father just left me today. 4 kids. 9 years later. Please give me some strength. I feel so low. JC, let me tell you something. We all have a path and a journey, and everybody has a chapter in our lives. And agony and pain and suffering is caused because we're living in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm supporting you to let go of the past and live in today and live in what's coming in the future. Like, get a cute little 8x10 paper and get a vision board, right? Like, get photos of the man you want. How he's going to treat your new kids. What does he look like? Like, how is he going to treat you? What does he do for a living? Like, does he have kids? What does he look like? Does he go to the gym? What does he do for a living? You want to refocus your mind. Suffering is because you're living in the past. We ain't got time for that. Life is short. Time is irreplaceable. You're never going to get that shit back. And you have kids to think about.
100%.
Hey, there's a whole bunch of fucking men that are great stepdaddies. Go find you a new stepdaddy. He's out there. He's waiting. That's my biggest thing.
Get them step in, step up, step daddy.
Yeah. Even when I date guys and they have crazy baby mamas, I'm like, I'm a great stepmom. Like, I make more money than you. I will give your child a better life than you could.
Mm-hmm.
And I promise I will love them just the way you do. Chill out, my man.
But like, you know, women, that's what they don't like, especially when you're doing better than them. They're like,
Oh my goodness, my DMs have been crazy this month. Like, yo, like everyone breathe.
amen.
Woosha. Okay, let's see more questions. When do you think is the perfect time to bring up to a girl that you're just starting to date what she likes in the bedroom?
Shit. ASAP.
ASAP. Did you hear that, Brad? Braid Weather said that. Okay, next question. Eric Moore Jr. says, that's the thing I don't understand, is how a girl asks a dude questions, he answers them, and he doesn't lie or hide them. But when a dude asks a girl questions, they'd be like, why do you need to know?
Because you got to answer the question. That's right.
Because she's a motherfucking girl. Are you married or not? If it says like a fish, it's a dish. Is that a joke? Oh, no, I know that. I was just thinking, was that a joke?
That's disgusting. We said, if it smells like a fish, it's a dish.
Oh!
What?
So Alex is still down to eat
If
it.
it smells like kush, you better dush. That's what we gonna stick with. Fuck all that other shit. No
Oh,
fish.
shit.
Not-
Okay, I have no drugs or water forever. It is, ooh. Okay, we good right there. We good. Okay. All right, okay. So let's end this. How far are we in right now? Okay. So let's end with something really, really juicy. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know he has some important business going on.
Numbers.
Okay.
Let's go.
What is the highest amount of women, or highest amount of, wow, shit, what's the fucking, I don't even know what to say. What is the most amount of people you've had an orgy with?
It was me and my homie and 9 females. Yeah.
That sounds like heaven. Okay, so on
For
that,
sure.
when there's that many girls, like,
Just gotta figure it out. You just gotta go.
right hand,
go
left
champion.
hand, left toe, right toe,
That's a lot of wet cats.
tongue.
They're going crazy.
Right?
They're going
So
crazy.
that's 10.
The crazy thing is, like, you just
then
can't
the
nut
ones-
before everybody get there, cause you're like, what the fuck? Like, you ain't get no warm cock. You know what I'm saying? So that, yeah, me and my homie and like nine chicks.
9 chicks at one time. And everybody was, the girls were probably, were they lesbians too? So
Yeah,
they were into each
with
other?
the shit for sure.
Yeah, because I feel like that many people, like the girls have to be fucking each other at
for
some
sure,
point.
for sure.
Not just sitting there like,
Nah,
okay, am I
nah,
next?
That's just an audience.
And I kind of, if you're just sitting there, get the fuck out the room.
We need our
Because
co-defendants,
there's
no
like
witnesses.
20 titties all laying there. Go
Everybody
grab
in
one.
there is a co-defendant. We don't need no witnesses. We all did it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I don't need no
Oh
audience.
my
don't need
God,
no
I've
witnesses.
had orgies where there was like no, what's it called? Witnesses.
No, we need
Like,
co-defendants.
this 5 titties, go grab one.
Yeah, you better.
Even if you're not into it, just slap it or
Grab
something.
4.
Pretend you're into this orgy. we're
Dive
about
in the
to
cat,
have.
do something. Make it splash.
Okay, real quick. Next question now. Go, hurry up. Go
Okay.
ahead. Oh wait, what story are we talking about?
Jazzy.
No. One of your friends said she was having a threesome one time, and like the other girl that was in it, like she's literally eating the girl's pussy, and then the girl's literally texting while she's eating her out.
No, I disrespect.
Yeah, it was no, and she literally stopped. She's like, all right. She's like, I'm out of this. I'm gonna go finish my laundry.
For sure.
Can you? That's
Wait,
fucked up though,
who
right?
said
Like,
that. And what?
I don't know if I wanted, if I could say who.
Yeah, good.
Oh, Destiny.
Oh yeah, Destiny won't give a fuck.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, she said that she was eating the girl out or whatever, and the guy's there, and then she's literally texting the whole time she's eating her out, and she's like, "What the fuck, bitch?" Like she was so mad. That reminds me of that story though.
That's crazy. Imagine
that
being in
is
the middle
what he
of
said.
a
That's rude. Like,
orgy,
this-
and
yeah.
I'm like on my phone.
No, for sure.
Whoa. Okay. What's the fastest?
Girls
you-
get mad at me though, cause I be always on my phone.
No. I already know
Yeah.
you're working. He has some business to handle that was
What's
going on
the what?
before
What's
he
your-
walked in. What's the fastest you've ever come?
Like 2 minutes, some shit like that. Just
That's
some-
it?
2 minutes.
That's a long time.
Man, that shit fast as hell, man.
Okay, so I have a funny story. There's this guy I had the biggest crush on forever. And I am purposely, this is my 20s, okay, like before I was all about hoe is life. So I used to actually make people wait. And I remember thinking, especially because he was the biggest hoe out of like the whole Hollywood scene, and I was like, no, I'm going to be treated different, so I'm not going to keep it up. So I think it backfired because I made him wait too long. That literally by the time he came over one time, like literally probably like 6 months later, whatever, 7, after like dating kind of off and on, like he came over and I was like, tonight's the night. I shaved. I douched. You know what I mean? Like I did a little bit of makeup, trying to look like I didn't have makeup on. Like had I
just
washed
enough.
my hair, put a little like perfume. Like I even put on my like pillows,
Yeah.
like in case he spends the night. Like I was like all ready to go, and I had like like boy shorts on, a little tank top that like I'm not trying hard, but
Yeah.
I was really trying hard. So he gets there, he comes in, we go into the bedroom. I have the candles lit.
He nutted
I
walking
have
in
like
the door.
Barry White playing in the background. I let my hair out on my bun, you know, like let me show you.
Oh shit.
I'll be like,
Sizzling.
lay down.
So what happened?
Nothing.
He nutted in the car while he was parking?
I get undressed. I'm on the bottom, right? Hence, he crawls on top. We're kissing. It's passionate. I'm like, yeah, feeling it. I'm like, yeah, you're like, as a girl, like, we gotta get wet. Our clit needs to start throbbing. Like, we need to get in the mood. Like, I was ready to move. I was ready. I was
Moisten up.
ready. So shit you not. He gets on top. It's slow. He like slowly gets the head in. I'm like, oh. And he puts like the shaft in. And I'm like, oh. And he just pushes a little deeper. And I'm like, ah. And then he just stops. And I'm like waiting for to make more moans, And I was like, so I'm trying to move my hips now, like getting like, why are you keep moving, bro? Like I'm trying to, and he's like, don't move. And I was like, okay. Shit, you not, like 2 minutes go by, and he puts his head on my chest, and I was like, you're fucking kidding me, bro.
That's fire. That's crazy.
It was, what's it called? One thrust bust.
That's crazy.
One bust thrust, literally. And he was so embarrassed, and I knew he was embarrassed. Like, he was just like, he put
I
his
would
head.
have left. I would have been, I don't even like Barry White. You got this shit playing. The fuck you got that playing for? I'm out of here. I made up some bullshit.
Blame it on me. I felt so embarrassed for him. And that was it. Honestly, shit you not, he did leave. He
I
left.
always wanted to ask is like, what time is embarrassing for a dude? Like, I be thinking like, what's she really thinking if you bust fast? Like, what do y'all really feel like when dudes bust fast?
Honestly, shit you not, like I'm that girl, like.
Dude, I bust a nut. I can't get back hard for at least an hour. I gotta relax, smoke some weed.
Like it depends. Like obviously, if somebody I'm dating, like I want a long love making. But there's just times where like I just want to be a cocky ass bitch and be like, I can make it come in 30 seconds, and literally I'll be like, boom, pop, and I'm like, I knew I could do it. And then I'll lay and cuddle with him, and in the morning then we could have sex.
For sure.
It's just kind of like, for me, I have this little ego thing of like, I can make you come up, I can make it go down, I can control it. Like, and as a girl, and when a guy does come fast, I never take it as an insult. I take it as, shit, that's my motherfucking pussy, motherfucker. Like, guess what that do? So honestly, I never take it. Now, if we're the second or third time into a date and you still come first pump or two, yeah, we have a problem. Now I know, like, man, maybe gonna eat my pussy for 20 minutes. Maybe we could work this out. We maybe could work this out. But like, if you're just trying to pump it and you're gonna come fast, yeah, I won't. I personally won't.
All right. Thank you for that answer. You hear that?
All right. Okay, you wanna ask me any?
I asked what I wanted
You
to
wanna
know.
ask me no crazy questions about me and my
What
sex
you want me to
life?
ask? What you want?
I don't know, man.
Y'all got any questions for her? Y'all ask her something.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
up?
I got questions for
What's
you.
good, baby?
From one of our other podcasts, this is the first time I heard about this, but I guess guys, if you expect a girl coming over, because you don't want to like bust quick when she comes, you'll kind of just like beat it like a little bit before, so you get the easy one out, and then you'll last longer. I guess guys do that, and I didn't know that.
Yeah. I used to do that when I was younger. Like,
Yeah.
That shit work when you're younger. Get the quick one out the way, then you're in the game. Like,
Yeah.
I'm 32 now, so I bust. I
It's
might
different,
kill
yeah.
myself with suicide. Like, Dick dead till tomorrow. Like, you wanna watch Tiger King or some shit.
Tiger King.
Okay.
Yeah, that
was my
worked. Like a lot of people, I know homies that still do that
yeah.
shit. But I feel like no homo, like your dick ain't gonna get hard as it was the first on the second nut. I don't think so. Mine
yeah.
don't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, but you know what too? I noticed too. I'm telling for a friend.
For a
When you
friend.
sleep with the guy who's like 19, 20.
For a
Those
friend.
motherfuckers' testosterone level are higher than a motherfucker. They're like even after you have sex, they're so hard, and you're like,
For sure.
yo, like that was like a 45-minute session. Session.
Shit, even I was talking to the homies the other day, 'cause all my homies is like 27 to 32. So we was just talking about chicks in general. They was like, man, them 21, 22-year-olds, they young and energetic. Ain't none of that motherfucker busting a nut. Hell no. Keep on fucking. It's soft now. You better do something. they ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Do you find that women are talkative and they'll tell you what they want more than they won't?
like with me, I feel like, cause I'm so transparent, I'm cool, funny. If I'm mad, I'm mad. I feel like
They feel comfortable
with
with
me,
you.
they comfortable with me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I can
With
see
other
that
people,
for
they not really
sure.
comfortable. Cause I got like homegirls tell me their problems. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They talk to me because they can't get the answer from their people. And
Right,
if
right,
they
right.
try to think in their head, you gonna drive yourself crazy trying to think what another motherfucker thinking. So I be
Right.
trying to just talk to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So-
Okay, now, what's your sexiest story having sex in public? I don't know. That's my
like-
little fantasy.
Like a public sex, like in Miami, it's a little basketball court outside my condos, like right in Brickell down the street.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always people there. So I met this chick running out there. So I thought I was tripping. Like, man, just keep looking at me or something. You know what I'm saying? I checked my DM. She DM'd me. I was like, oh shit.
Shut up!
So-
She was
so I
like,
fucked-
she was like that hood baby right there.
For show ski, like, you know what I'm saying? So I thought she had me mixed up with somebody else. So I fucked her at the basketball court. That's our spot. Like when I call her, she know to meet me there.
Now, do you find
Slang shit.
so for me personally, like somebody to ask me, like if I had like okay, so do you watch porn? Yes or no?
Yeah, I watch
Okay,
porn.
what subject do you look up in the search engine that gets you off?
Squirt, Latina, there's different shit.
Squirt, Latina.
Yeah,
You like
squirting.
squirters.
Yeah, I like squirters.
You know, a lot of guys get freaked out by girls that squirt.
Cause niggas think they scientists. I don't care what it is. Like, I know that's piss. Water mouth, you fuck. What coming out that motherfucker? I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes think they sound. She ain't do nothing but peeing. All right, for sure. All right.
Cool,
What
bro.
else?
That's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, she could
Like,
pee in my
I
mouth.
like squirters. I like squirters.
Squirting.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
awesome. Next question. Okay, so now when I look up porn, because I feel like everyone's my homies, like my girlfriends or my guy friends, and I know what's fake and what's real.
Mm-hmm.
So for some weird, well, first of all, I love public sex. Period. Like there's something about the fact that we can get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't care. Like we could be somewhere public. I don't care what my man's at. He could literally be like, "Let's do this or let's that." I'll be like down for it. And I just like this. So I swear I could probably come in like under 10 seconds. At the fact that I'm just like, this is so naughty.
Risking it.
Like we're gonna get caught. Da-da-da. So if I'm going to go on to any kind of porn site and look at it, I always look at voyeurism or public sex. Like I just something about it that I'm just, to me it's real. And for some reason the only videos that ever pop up are from China and like Czechoslovakia.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, is there no one in America that has public sex? The only ones in America are swinger clubs, which to me that's not public sex. Like
No,
I
for
want
sure.
some like stuff that's like straight up like you're on a bus and like
No, for sure,
you're
for sure.
masturbating, your girl sitting next to you or something like that. I'm like, ooh. So it's interesting. It's only China and Czechoslovakia
Mm-hmm.
that I keep watching the same videos over and over and over again.
Hey,
But that's just the same thing. Like that's my thing. And the last thing I want to do is like when I run into my friends on my porn, I'll be like, "Why?" I'm like, "Bitch, I just saw you on my freaking porn site that I went to." Or like they'll message me, or they'll be like, "Hey, you know, like I'm dating this new guy, and he was like, let's watch porn," and he was like, "Bitch, why were you on the fucking?" She's like, "Why were you on the fucking video?" And I was like, "Oh damn." I'm like, "Is he cute? I'll join." Like, let me know what's up. Call me, I'll roll through.
I like porn. Some people don't like porn, right? Like, don't like watching porn. I like watching porn with a girl right there. Some girls like, why are you watching porn? I'm just watching porn. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I find? You know, this is what I find, just to be honest, like, truth is, I find when you're partying, like, guys that I'm partying, or if I'm partying, there's just something about you want to watch. If I'm just straight sober, I'm not really want to watch porn.
I feel like I'm wasted all the time. So if I'm sober, I
So,
ain't
question. Microphone, hurry, real quick, everybody. Ant, you watch porn?
Yes, I do.
How often?
Probably like twice a week.
Okay. And what subject do you look up?
I always type love in the search bar.
Nah, you capping. The fuck?
No, I like casting couch and
Love?
stepmother.
Is that?
Yeah, I like casting couch too.
Yeah,
Is
casting
love?
Casting couch.
Can somebody please Google
you
love and
You
porn?
trying to get a job? Like, so it's my first time.
What's it called? Casting.
Casting couch is like when the girls come in and they're like trying out for a job,
They sit on the couch
and
and
then
hit them in the head with the cock.
Okay, go to Nawali. Nawali, have you ever watched a porn video?
Never.
Lies.
I swear I never have.
Remember,
I
she's
mean,
only
now-
had one partner too.
Yeah, no, never.
Go to your
Obviously
search
now that
bar.
I'm Mommy's assistant, it's like I wouldn't like it. Just doesn't. It would. I would never.
Probably especially now she has to see like all my scenes all day long and posting them.
Like yeah, nothing. Just.
I always
gets me
forget.
crazy.
Oh my gosh, she's seen my vagina
I see everything, literally, and the
and my
DMs,
butthole.
The DMs be crazy. I'm like, dude, this is like the 80th dick I've seen today. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, like I don't even. I'm like, I look at her. I'm like, next. I'm
Little
like,
cyber
next,
cock action.
next. Like, it's really so natural to me. Sometimes I even don't even know what I'm seeing. To the end of the night, I'm like, damn, that was a rough day today. Like, but yeah, it's natural to me now.
For Showski.
Wait, on that one, I have a nighttime assistant who she works graveyard because she's in Cambodia, so our
Yeah.
time difference is different. So she sent me a meme the other day, and it was like this girl, and somebody just got like 12 like hot dog wieners,
Yeah.
and just threw it in her face. So it's a little like
It's in
boomerang
slow motion.
of just like
Uh-huh.
and all these wieners. And then she like put it on her front page on her little story. She says, "When you're Kiarmi's assistant, how you feel during the day."
For sure.
Funniest. What do you look for, Kelly? Do you watch porn?
Yes, she does.
Sometimes.
You
Yeah,
guys know each
sometimes.
other.
I only watch interracial porn.
Oh, yes, she does.
Oh, really?
I only watch white girls and black guys. It's the only porn I watch.
Interracial porn means black. Yeah, like it could be Latino with a black guy. It's basically. No. That means big black
If
cock.
I want to watch something, I just go to black.
Because it could be a black girl sucking a guy with a big black cock. Interracial means it's a black guy with a girl who's a different nationality.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Yes, I watch porn.
And what do you search up when you watch it? What do you search up when you
I
watch
think I
it?
just scroll through whatever's looking juicy.
Whatever's looking
Yeah, what it
juicy.
like. If he's fine and she's fine, fuck it, it'll do the job, you know.
Oh, wow.
I
Heard
don't
you.
like it. I don't like watching it when I'm with someone though. I don't know why. I feel like
I can't watch porn by myself, though.
uh,
I'm be tempted to jack off. I don't really jack off and shit.
Oh, like
Yeah.
you want somebody to suck you off
Yes,
or
sir,
fuck you
Ski.
off or something.
well, if I'm lonely, that's what works, you know.
Oh, but you're interesting too, yeah. I what's interesting is I do watch. It's interesting is if I'm partying and I'm partying, I want to watch like some crazy shit. But honestly, if at home, like if I'm just trying to go to sleep or like take a nap or something, I have videos with like ex-lovers. Like I'll actually go watch that because I'm reliving the passion, the love, like how intense it was at that moment. Like, and I'm watching it because obviously I was there. Shit, like that gets me off because like I was actually attracted to this person and it was real. Remember, I like real sex.
No, yeah,
So like
yeah.
I'll watch my own videos because to me that's
Nudes
good.
are my favorite thing.
Nude videos.
Just like my personal like
Oh, your
nudes that
little
I've gotten
things.
from like homegirls, like that's for sure the best thing.
Okay.
You should share.
Jasmine, go.
Well, we've done this question with me before. No.
Keep going. We have a new
no,
guest.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't because I've always been raised up with you and all your porn star friends, so it's just not something I've wanted to.
She just knows it's fake.
I just will be like imagine scenarios in my head of like someone I know or something like that. You
Like
know?
real stuff,
Like
something that's
creativity.
real.
I don't know, imagination, I guess.
Yeah.
I heard girls do that more than guys. Like, I mean, I've heard that they need to watch porn, but girls will just use their imagination
for
type
sure.
of thing.
Very. I have a good question.
But
Hurry.
also bring
Yeah.
up about the married couple we know that he can only fuck his wife while watching porn. Like, and she can never look at what he's watching. If she looks, he'll get mad and he'll stop and he'll be like, just forget it. We can't fuck anymore.
That's crazy.
That's sketchy, right? Like, what is he
That's
watching?
super sketchy.
We think he's watching gay porn.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
It's very suspect.
That's super,
Suspectular activity. Suspectular.
Lewis,
Nah, we can't
you're
trust
next.
that. It might not be a marriage. That might be an agreement or some shit.
Do you watch porn?
This is our designer.
Do you watch porn?
Yes, I do.
Ready?
We heard him.
Yes, I do. I do.
I can't hear you.
I do.
And
Yes.
what is in your search engine when you look?
Anything amateur, and like Latinas, amateur.
So, like, real?
Yeah, I like real shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
just like camera phone pictures. I mean, camera phone videos. I like that. Like when you could tell that it was just.
But you want to hear something? Probably not perverted shit I've done, but like if I'm talking to somebody, like there'll be guys like maybe I'll have like 4 or 5 guys that I'm just like talking to all the time, like we FaceTime all the time, and there's just something about the fact like I'm open-minded in relationships.
Yeah.
I really am. Like my man wants to fucking another bitch, like fucking bring her home. Like I'll bring her home. Like that's just how I roll. Period. Like I just love freaky stuff. So, like, if I'm talking to somebody or, like, I'm dating somebody or maybe I just met them on IG and I'll be like, I want to masturbate. And they'll be like, we're going to FaceTime? I'm like, no. I'm like, I want a video of you either fucking with a girl or your ex giving you a blowjob or something. Shit you not, every single guy has sent me a video of them with their ex-girlfriend doing something. It didn't matter. But that shit really got me off.
Okay.
Like literally, like I was just like, "Fuck, this is hot." You don't have anything else, or like them fucking a girl, like because sometimes like I'll be like, you know, that thing be like fucking a girl in the street or at your work or wherever you were doing, and they'll be like, "Yeah, but so like, I don't know if I want to tell the girls this, but there's apps that are like secret locked apps, and you keep secret videos in there, text messages, everything." And the outside will say CNN or sports news.
That's crazy.
But if you press on it, it'll be like, it'll forward you over to, this is a private site. You got to press in your password thing. So a lot of married women or girls don't even know that exists.
That's crazy.
And that's where you can keep a lot of your stuff. So I'm always like, send me what you got. And guys are always so free to send it to me.
Then 6 months later, you extorting their ass. I'm gonna leak this shit.
No, I've never done that.
No, I'm fucking with
Ever. I mean, I have exes.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Owe me
I know
money.
you
I
ain't
should
do
be
it.
extorting for that shit.
Pay up.
Awesome. Okay, so
I'm
today's
drunk.
my-
No more shots for me.
today you are.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Happy
little
birthday to this beautiful boss right here. Skis,
cha cha cha.
Happy birthday, dear Mama G. Mama. Happy birthday to you. Yes,
Gotta take
sir.
a shot. You know what the crazy part is? Oh, I didn't even finish this one. Or did you sneak that on my side?
I'm too big to be sneaking.
Nah, I think you snuck
I
it
drunk
on
mine.
my side. Out of all my birthday cakes this whole week,
Yeah.
everyone's brought me birthday cakes. I've got so fucked up before we even got to cut the birthday cake. I still have yet to have a bite of a birthday cake.
You should.
So I want a birthday cake. I'm like, can I get a cupcake or something out of this?
Let's do it.
Let's go to round.
Cake.
Irony. Okay. So thank you, you guys. We had an amazing, amazing night tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Each and every one of you, we truly appreciate you guys taking the time out to come visit us. We're going to plug in his IG right now. Hoody Baby. And you have a new whole record out.
Yeah, I just executive produced Chris Brown Young Thug joint album called Slime and B.
Slamming B.
So go get that.
And what
I
is,
own
wait.
that project.
What does that stand for?
Slime is Young Thug and the D for breezy, but you know, slime mean dirty from the bottom, but still full, you know.
Oh, okay. And I know you're on the record as well.
Yeah, you know me, I'm a real boss. I put myself on the album.
Yeah.
So
I was excited.
yeah, so everybody knew I
dope.
was executive producing it. So when I
Yeah.
came on as a feature, everybody fucking with it too. So
oh, of
I'm
course.
blessed,
Congrats.
you know?
Congrats. Yes.
Thank you.
I'm excited for you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're doing big things, and everybody that's watching, you are touching, moving, inspiring people who this is their dream. So thank you for taking a stand. Thank you for being transparent. Thank you
For
for being
sure.
real tonight. I fuck with you, and I
Fuck
love
with you for life. You know, I'm all about inspiration and affirmation. So
Yeah.
let's get it.
So next week, you guys, we have another amazing guest. Don't know who yet. We haven't got one yet. But make sure right now, if you love what you heard tonight, forward this to a girl that needs to be put on game, a guy that needs to be put on game, or some groupie ass bitch that you know that needs to be put on game.
Straight up.
Forward it real quick. Let them know what's up. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up and you subscribe to my YouTube video and you give him a follow and download it. We can find it with Apple Music, Spotify,
Yeah, Apple, Spotify,
Pandora,
everything.
everywhere. We'll love the support. We love you guys.